One aspect that's sort of remained true is that need to find employment for individuals with mental illness and really use that as a tool in someone's recovery. Impact Junk Solutions was sort of a means to that end. My name is Kevin Dickens, and I am the manager of community programs at Watch Community Mental Health. I'm also the person that helped launch and create Impact Junk Solutions.
I'm Greg McKean, and I'm the crew supervisor at Impact Junk Solutions.
My name is Amanda Passy, and I am the admin support for Impact.
So Impact was launched after some careful consideration and a ton of planning as a way to create jobs. Back a couple years ago, there was such a high unemployment rate in London that individuals anywhere were unable to find work, and people with a mental illness were facing all kinds of barriers, and there just wasn't any jobs for them to move into.
Employment helps in the road to recovery of people who have mental illness in many ways, one of them being giving them the self-confidence that they need to know that they can hold a job.
I've improved just in my own social skills and being able to not being as quiet or shy. Like I'm able to express myself easier just through dealing with customers. A big thing is having my own money to spend as opposed to not having any money. A lot better place in my life that I'm getting out and doing things as opposed to not doing really much with the time I had. So it's just feeling of being productive, and that feels really good.
We used to run an in-house training program, and what we did is it was meant to be transitional. So we had a janitorial training program and a food services training program. And the idea was that people could come in, develop some skills doing cleaning or cooking, and then they would move on to competitive employment somewhere in the community. There's a lot of community partners that Watch has, either in the residential sector, so landlords, property managers, or just other nonprofits that use junk removal all the time. We actually had a landlord come to us and he told us, he said, you know, you guys do cleaning, I know that, but if you could do junk removal, you know, I would definitely use your service. I love the cause. I want to support people with a mental illness, but I'm paying so much money for junk removal. I wish that you guys could do it.
Say when we get jobs like a unit clean out, we actually go into the cupboards and clean out the cupboard or refrigerator. We don't just go in and take the large furniture and leave. We do a thorough clean out, and that's a huge difference right there, just as a service to the customer. We get along, we could crack jokes. Everybody's a hard worker as well, so we get down to business and we know what we need to do, and we get it done and have fun while doing that.
Our guys take a lot of pride in their jobs, and that rubs off on a lot of people. They work hard. They work harder than probably anybody I've had the pleasure of working with before, and I think they do that because they know they want to prove themselves.
They want to do well, they want to work, and they want to show the community that they can do it. So they strive for excellence every time they're out on the job.
As we go work a job at a customer's place, we look over the furniture or any other items that might be usable to somebody who's just moving into an apartment for the first time, and we sort those out and separate them and take them to the warehouse.
The stuff we picked up from customers, we wanted to find a new home for it. I mean, we know there's so many people in this community who go without adequate furniture, who move into an apartment from a shelter or from being homeless, that don't have any furniture at all. And here we are every single day picking up stuff that's gently used.
We're helping give back to the community by giving away items that we collect to families in need.
It's not just junk removal we're meeting, because otherwise people would have to pay money either at Value Village or go seek out charities elsewhere.
I mean, sometimes it's more than one bed or more than one couch or kitchen table and chairs or cutlery or clothes or kids' toys, whatever's in the warehouse, it's up for grabs.
Even if something's not good enough to save as furniture, at least save a peace of mind that it is going to be recycled and it has a use elsewhere. We don't just go take stuff, take it to the dump and get rid of it. We actually take the time and evaluate things, and we know we're doing not only good for people in the community, but good for the environment as well.
What we get from the people who come to the warehouse and access our furniture it's pretty moving stuff, and not to sound too hokey about it, but some people will honestly say that this is changing their life at this moment. maybe it's not life-changing in the grand scheme of things, but we've had a young family come in, baby in arm and a baby in a stroller, saying, I either had to buy groceries or I had to buy furniture. And now I can buy groceries because I'm getting free furniture. I mean, that is so far removed from junk removal. It's just unbelievable, but it's so rewarding, and that's what drives us.
The employees of Impact Junk Solutions show us every day that no matter what they're dealing with, no matter what barriers they face, that they can come to work with a smile on their face and happy to help their community. And I think that that's, if we can have more of that in our community, it will really help break down the stigma around mental illness.
People with mental health are just as hard worker or harder than anybody else. There's no reason to be passing them over just because of a mental health issue.
We're going to change people's perceptions. I know we are. I have to believe we are. And it's going to be one junk removal call at a time. It's going to be every junk removal call we do, and we're going to clean up after ourselves. We're going to sweep up. We're going to go the extra mile. We're going to be on time, and we're going to set the standard for the industry. We're going to make other businesses change their business models to match what we're doing, and we're going to be the leaders in the industry, and we're not going to stop until people recognize the talents that somebody with a mental illness has.